As of 2024, there are about 2,700 billionaires in the world. In comparison, the global millionaire count has soared, reaching approximately 58 million. Let's face it, people have gotten super rich in everything from soy sauce to slap bracelets to cleaning crime scenes. Yes, there are some ridiculous ways some people got ultra rich. However, being in finance, such as private equity or venture capital, is the most common way to a billionaire status. A millionaire might know how to invest wisely and live comfortably, but a billionaire? They're busy figuring out how to turn their private jet into a flying office. Millionaires are stressing over which luxury car to buy. Billionaires are contemplating whether to buy the whole car company. It's a whole different ballgame. If you've ever wondered what sets billionaires apart, this video will reveal all the secrets. Number 1, they didn't start from nothing. Let's get this out of the way first. Most billionaires didn't exactly come from nothing. Sure, they will tell you they started with nothing but a dream, but that dream was often funded by a well-connected family or a fancy school. Take Mark Zuckerberg. He didn't code Facebook in his dorm room with a $5 laptop from a pawn shop. He went to Harvard, had access to resources, and created Facebook with a bunch of smart friends. Or Elon Musk, he didn't exactly start from scratch. Before launching SpaceX and Tesla, he had already sold his first company for nearly $300 million. That's a pretty good head start. Rags to riches makes a good story. But for most billionaires, it is the education, wealth, and connections turned into ridiculously good fortune kind of situation. On the other hand, becoming a billionaire is not easy. If it was easy, everyone would be a billionaire. There's so much hard work behind it. They work incredibly hard, and they often don't stop working. Look at Elon Musk. He's running Tesla, SpaceX, and all sorts of other projects. He's often putting in 80, 100-hour weeks, but that's what it takes to build a global empire. It's easy to think billionaires are just lucky, but they're often the ones putting in the most work. And it's not just about the hours. To make it to the billionaire's status, you also sacrifice a lot. There is no such thing as work-life balance. They are constantly thinking about business. Many billionaires spend years working so much that they miss out on time with family and friends. So, if you're dreaming of being a billionaire but also want to chill on the beach every weekend, you might need to adjust your expectations. Number 2, real estate will make you a millionaire, but something else will make you a billionaire. Real estate is like that reliable old car that gets you from point A to point B. It's solid and dependable. But can you achieve billionaire status with just real estate? While real estate might give you steady returns, for billionaires, it is like earning pocket change on a lemonade stand. Most billionaires didn't achieve billionaire status with real estate. They invested in private equity. Private equity is like buying a rundown house, fixing it up, and then selling it for a big profit. It's like being a house flipper, but for businesses. That's basically what private equity firms do. They buy companies, fix them, and flip them for big gains. Active management is a huge advantage in private equity. You have a hand in making key decisions and driving growth. And then there are also something called leveraged buyouts. This is like buying a house with someone else's money, but with way more swagger. You borrow money to buy a company and make a bigger return with less of your own cash. So if such opportunities exist, why doesn't anyone know about this? Well, it's like the secret menu at a restaurant. Only a few get to order from this menu. These opportunities are like VIP parties. You can't just walk in wearing sneakers and a t-shirt. These exclusive chances are reserved for people with the right connections or a special invite. Even if you've got the cash, if you don't have the special invite, you're left standing outside. It seems like the rich are just lucky, but they're getting into these exclusive opportunities simply because they're on this guest list. The rest of us? Well, we're just hoping to catch a glimpse through the window. Number 3, they want a piece of the pie, but not the whole pie. Billionaires often prefer owning a small piece of a huge pie instead of the whole pie. It's like having a slice of pizza from the best pizza place in town, rather than owning the entire shop. If the pizza place grows and becomes popular, your slice gets more valuable. This is the same principle in business. Owning a small stake in a giant company can make you a lot more money than owning all of a small company. It's less risky, and the rewards can be huge. Let's look at Mark Zuckerberg as an example again. He sold shares to investors and gave them a piece of the Facebook pie. As Facebook grew into a giant, his small share became worth billions. By spreading the risk and letting others in, he was able to focus on growing the company. This allowed him to make a massive profit from his smaller piece. Another interesting thing about billionaires is they borrow a lot of money. Less than 5% of their wealth is liquid. People imagine billionaires as Scrooge McDuck, diving into pools of gold coins. But in reality, they don't need to keep tons of liquid money sitting around. They can get a loan at super low interest rates. Instead of taking cash out of their investments, they use loans to get the money they need for a new project. It's a way to keep their assets intact while still having access to liquidity. Jeff Bezos doesn't need cash to buy things like a company or a new rocket. He can just borrow against his Amazon stock or assets. So when billionaires need cash, they don't panic and raid their savings. They borrow smartly, keep their money growing, and stay in control of their wealth. Number 4. Their time is worth more than money. Billionaires know that their time is worth more than money. Most of us are busy hustling to save a few bucks here and there. Billionaires are thinking about how to maximize every minute of their day. For them, time is the only limited resource. They can always make more money, but they can't make more time. So, they invest in their time just like they invest in their businesses. Instead of doing everything themselves, billionaires hire experts to handle the small stuff. It's not about being lazy, it's about being efficient. Ever wonder why Elon Musk isn't personally answering customer service emails for Tesla? It's because he's got other things to do, like revolutionizing space travel. He knows that spending hours on menial tasks is a waste of time when he could be solving problems that could change the world. So, while you might spend your weekend fixing leaky faucets, Musk is optimizing rocket engines. Simply put, billionaires spend money to free up their time. Billionaires surrounds themselves with a team who handles the details. Number 5, they have a board of brains. Billionaires know they don't have to do everything themselves. Instead of making every decision alone, they build a board of brains, a group of smart, trusted advisors who help them make the big calls. This group of experts challenges their ideas, gives advice, and even tells them when they're wrong. They know that one person can't be an expert in everything. Even Elon Musk, the guy who sends rockets to Mars, relies on a team of engineers and experts to help him make the right choices. It's a team effort when you're building something that big. Take Bill Gates, for example. Gates didn't build Microsoft by just winging it. He had a team of brilliant people helping him. His success wasn't just about coding. It was about getting the right people around him who could handle everything from marketing to software development. Having a board of brains means you're surrounded by the best, so you don't have to waste time figuring everything out yourself. For the average person, a board of brains might look like your best friends, mentors, or family who give you advice when you're stuck. But for billionaires, their board is a group of professionals who are best in their field. These are the folks who help guide them through difficult decisions and keep their ideas on track. So, next time you need to make a big decision, don't try to do it alone. Find someone with expertise. If a billionaire can't make decisions by themselves, maybe it's a sign that you don't have to either. Thank you for watching the entire video. Please subscribe for more educational content like this.